Well, hot damn, so you found yourself enough loose change in your couch to afford yourself one of them shiny newfangled next-gen consoles. If you were an early adopter of the Xbox One, then you definitely have had access to a slew of exclusive titles, especially most recently with Titanfall. If you got yourself a PS4, you got knack, I guess? Which was fun for a whole never. But fret not, PS4 users, your investment is about to start paying off as we hit you with another installment of good. Shite! inFAMOUS Second Son has finally hit shelves not long ago, and if you've been waiting to pick up a PS4, now is a good time as any. Second Son is the third entry in the popular open-world power fantasy franchise. Gone is the brooding Cole McGrath, who after 2 games and 2 different voice actors, still needed to suck on a Ricola badly. Ricola! This time our hero, or villain, depending on your playing style, is a young street artist named Delson Rowe. He is a fairly typical rebellious youth who is down with the man. I'm the repairman, man. However, his character and values are tested after he discovers that not only is he a conduit, but he is wanted as a terrorist by an anti-conduit government agency. The look and tone of the series has veered away from the comic booky, ultra-stylized direction that it went for the first 2 games. This time, things were presented a lot more grounded and realistic. As realistic as phasing through an exhaust pipe as a plume of smoke and then rematerializing, only to glide mid-air gets. Of course. For the first time, an inFAMOUS game is actually set in a US city. Their interpretation of Seattle is actually quite impressive. You can almost smell the Starbucks and the teen spirit. It looks and feels much better than open worlds and similarly styled superhero games. This franchise has never looked prettier, and these visuals is what Next Generation is all about. It's so pretty. At only the beginning of PlayStation 4's life cycle, this is just the tip of the iceberg in terms of tapping into this system's power. We found Delson to be a much more relatable character than Cole. Delson responds to his powers the way I feel any of us would have in reality. He dug it! He dug those powers, whereas Cole just whined about being a monster more often than he should have. Compared to Cole, Rowe is a much more fleshed out character, and this is due to 2 huge factors. One is Sucker Punch's use of performance capture, which certainly adds more weight to the game's characters and makes them more tangible. The second is Troy fucking Baker. If you told me that Troy Baker would voice and do performance capture for every major video game in the foreseeable future, I would say, hail to the yes, please! I think his take on Yoshi or Lara Croft would be inspired. Make it happen. The dude totally nails it again as Delson. The weight of the story is carried on Delson's shoulders, and Baker is key in making it all work. As always, it is the gameplay mechanics that truly are the highlight of inFAMOUS, and Second Son is no exception. The orgy of power at your fingertips is maniacal laugh-inducing, even with just 1 skill set. However, by game's end, you have 4 to switch between seamlessly in combat, which is incredibly satisfying. If I had to give you any complaints, I could only think of 2. The first one being that I thought the story mode was just a little bit too short, and secondly, the series' signature karma system was mishandled here in comparison to the first 2 games. Cole was a bit of a blank canvas, so his decisions to do either good or evil based on how you played felt like it mattered. This time around, it just seems like a device employed to deliver the opposite ends your powers. As a more fleshed out character, I just couldn't buy Delson carrying out bad moments of karma the same reckless way you could with Cole. So, I don't know, purposely playing against character takes me out of the story, especially if there was no reason for it. So, I hope this is something that they adjust in future installments. Meh. Bow bow. Overall, we give Infamous Second Son an overall rating of good. As a PlayStation 4 exclusive, it delivers as the most satisfying game to be released on the platform, and is definitely a sign of things to come. So, what say you folks? Have you played through Second Son yet? Where does it rank in terms of the previous games for you? Are you a fan of the new Conduit, Delsin Rowe? Share your thoughts and comments below, hit that subscribe button, tell your friends, and make sure to visit AggressiveComics.com for all the latest and greatest and geeky news. And until next time, stay geeky, my friends.